Welcome to the Reset Mantra. I'm your host, Sabina Maharjan. This podcast is here to support you in rediscovering and resetting your life, especially if you're feeling stuck or searching for a fresh perspective. Every week, we bring on incredible guests and experts from diverse backgrounds who share their tools, stories, and tips for overcoming limiting beliefs to become the best version of themselves, so you and I can as well. Thank you for supporting this journey. Everyone, it's just me today, your host, dropping in for a solo episode. With Thanksgiving week here, I felt it was the perfect moment to pause, reflect, and reset. Before anything else, I want to thank you to everyone who's tuned in, shared your thoughts, or just quietly listened. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support has helped me unlearn so much of my self-doubt and relearn what it means to show up authentically. Starting this podcast was intimidating. I didn't know if I could do it or if anybody would even listen. But here we are, and I'm deeply grateful for each of you who has been part of this journey. Since this podcast is all about reframing mindsets and rediscovering life, let's dive into a topic that's perfect for Thanksgiving: gratitude. Gratitude is more than a word. It's a mindset shift, a way to reset how we see the world and our place in it. And today I would like to share 4 lessons I've learned about practicing gratitude. 1. Gratitude for the things we already have. It's easy to take things like health, family, friends, food, water, and sunlight for granted, but those are the foundation of our lives. Growing up in Nepal, I learned this firsthand. We often had water shortages and electricity cutoffs. We called it load shedding. My Nepali folks listening will know what I mean. Now, living in the US, I've had to relearn what it means to appreciate things like warm showers, clean water, and a comfy bed. Even when I go camping or on road trips, coming home to those small comforts feels like a luxury. Gratitude is about unlearning the habit of overlooking these blessings and learning how to cherish them instead. Number 2, gratitude for challenges that shaped us. This one's big. Challenges, heartbreak, and suffering aren't easy to go through. They're uncomfortable, even painful, but they push us to reset, to grow, and to step into a version of ourselves we might not have discovered otherwise. As Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light enters. He was right. These moments help us rediscover our strength and purpose and resilience. Gratitude for these experiences doesn't mean we wish for them, but we can honor what they've taught us. Number 3, gratitude for what didn't happen. Sometimes the things that didn't work out are the biggest blessings. Rejections, delays, or moments where life didn't go our way. They force us to reframe how we see our journey. Looking back, I see how some no's in my life were actually redirections. They led me to the paths that I couldn't see at that time. Gratitude for what didn't happen is about trusting that life often has a bigger plan for us than we can imagine. Number 4, and this one's very important: gratitude for what's yet to come. Here's where gratitude gets truly transformational. Pre-gratitude is about thanking the universe for what's coming before it even arrives. Right now, I'm in a season of uncertainty. It's scary, uncomfortable, and hard not knowing what's next. But I've learned to reset my fear into faith. Gratitude allows me to unlearn what my need for control and relearn trust in the process. You might call it being Delulu, and gratitude for what's yet to come has carried me through. It's about reframing the unknown as possibility and believing that what's meant for you is already on its way. So what's next? Some of you have DM'd me asking why I started this podcast. I have not forgotten, and I'll share that story soon, why I decided to take this leap in my 30s and how unlearning and relearning has transformed my life recently. But that's a conversation for another time, but I promise it's coming. For now, I want to leave you with this mantra, your Thanksgiving mantra. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for what I've learned. Thank you for what I've lost. And thank you for what's on its way. Repeat it, feel it, and let it guide you this week and beyond. Gratitude is the ultimate reset button, and it helps us see life with fresh eyes and rediscover the beauty that's always been there. I've learned this lesson the hard way, so I hope you don't have to. I would love to hear from you what you're grateful for this Thanksgiving. DM me, send me a message, or comment on my latest post. Let's make this a conversation. Sending you all so much love, gratitude, and light. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving.